From the Crush Studio in sunny Florida, this is the Disney Crush Podcast. And now your two tempests in a teacup, Dave and Tony Ann.
On this week's The Disney Crush Podcast, are you going this summer? I talked to my friend Tori recently. She had a lot of questions, and we're going to go over them. Episode 442 of the Disney Crush Podcast is starting right now.
So you had a conversation with our friend Tori.
Yeah, so Tori's going this summer with her family. Mm-hmm. Her daughter-in-law is coming with them for the first time. Tori's trying to make it as seamless as possible, as easy for her as possible. Trying to beat the heat because they're going in June. And so she had some questions about planning and those things, and we talked about it. So I wanted to talk to you about it. But before we get to that, there was a little bit of news this week. Big Thunder Mountain reopened this weekend.
And, there's been the reviews are outstanding. Yeah. What do you think? Have you heard anybody talking about it?
I've heard only good things.
Yeah. Our friend Angie Smith actually was over there, and she actually posted on our Facebook group, Friends of the Disney Crush. If you haven't joined, you need to. Why haven't you yet? Go ahead, do it. And she said that she rope dropped it. And when she got in line, she had about a 60-minute wait. And then as she was talking on the video, she goes, "Oh, it jumped to 120 that quick." But she said she gives it an A++. Yeah, I heard it's like a lot smoother, not as noisy. You know how it's kind of clickety-clackety, before. Not as noisy. And there's some, I don't want to give it away, but if you haven't been.
New features.
New stuff in there that are pretty cool. So that's good. Looking forward to trying it.
It's really good. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the month, Muppets will be open. So
yeah, and the guitar's already painted.
They've got the limo painted outside. They've got the guitar painted outside. So they're moving right along, which is a Muppet song, by the way.
Okay. Moving right along.
Moving right along. Anyway.
If you'd like to sing it for us, go for it. We could always use some entertainment. Go on, go for it.
I think that was all I want to talk about. The pass holder summer, VI pass holder days. Now we're going to have a exclusive meet and greet too. It's a secret. I think they'd only do that so that they could bring in whoever they need to on that given day. If they say it's going to be one person and they have to switch it out.
Yeah.
This gives them some flexibility, saying it's a mystery.
Right on. Right on. Mystery. We like mysteries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good marketing tool, mysteries.
And the Toy Story Woody and Buzz magnet is available right now.
Right.
For pass holders. So I got Judy and Nick from Zootopia in February. I don't remember when Crush was out. I didn't get Crush.
I didn't either.
I got Maleficent, but I put it in Jen Pulliam Maxwell, that's her new name, in her purse for her to hold for me because I didn't carry a bag, and she took it back to Texas with her.
Oh, cool. Nice. Now she got a next one. Now she can sell that one for $999.99 now.
That's right. I give her my permission to do that.
Also, today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And our friend Jeff Opolka had a birthday, so we want to say happy birthday to Jeff. He's been a long time friend of the Disney Crush, and we appreciate him. And if you want to see a really probably one of the best beards a man could actually wear, you just look on the Friends of Disney Crush. This guy's got the best beard ever. But happy birthday! And I wonder. I was thinking, do you think his parents are Star Wars fans or something? And when he was maybe he was close to being delivered, they said, induce me so we can have him on May 4th.
Well, he was born before there was a Star Wars. So.
Oh, well, you just gave away his age. That's just not nice. That's just.
I was born before there was a Star Wars.
Ooh, Jeff, that wasn't me. Just saying, Jeff. If you just remember, come Christmas time, you want to give out gifts. Remember who said that one.
I was born before there was a Star Wars. So.
Well, maybe the script was already written and we just didn't know it. So there could be that. Maybe. All right, just saying. Okay, well, so
nowadays I wouldn't be surprised if there are people that do that.
Oh yeah, for sure they do crazy stuff. Absolutely.
They want to
induce me.
Anakin.
Yes. I want a C-section on this date, on this time. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With a world full of, how many people in the world? 8 billion? Is that correct? 8 billion, 9 billion, 10 billion? Between 8 and 10 billion, probably. Yeah. There's some crazies out there. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You put 8 billion people on a planet on a little bitty blue dot in the middle of the universe, and there's got to be some crazies in there somewhere. In other news, Spider-Man the movie comes out this summer. Speaking of heat.
Uh-huh. Grogu and the Mandalorian come out this summer too.
Oh, yes. Well, that's going to be a great summer then, for us. This will be the follow-up to the No Way Home and kicks off a new chapter for Peter Parker with Tom Holland returning as Spider-Man. And it is set for release on July 31st, 2026. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
There you go.
The next chapter, so Spider-Man 4, is that correct? Would it be Spider-Man 4 or 5?
I don't know. There's been a lot of Spider-Man.
Come on. Oh, and speaking of Spider-Man, if I may indulge you for just a quick second, and all you out there, all you great, wonderful, beautiful friends of ours. Yeah, it's the 4th MCU Spider-Man film. That is correct. I was correct. It's described as a fresh new start. It's a fresh new start because, why not call it a fresh new start? Of course. Nice marketing. Now that Disney is kind of like part ownership in Spider-Man, we got a little skin in the game. So, have you heard about Spider Noir?
No.
It's a live action series starring Nicolas Cage as an aging Ben Reilly Spider-Man in the 1930s, New York, premiering May 25th, 2026 on MGM Plus.
Wow.
Do you have MGM Plus?
No.
I don't know what that is. What's MGM Plus? And May 27th on Prime Video, available in
we'll watch it on Prime.
Available in both black and white, which I thought was really cool. I saw a trailer. It looks really good. And color versions. The show follows the down on his luck private investigator as he's pulled back into his superhero life to face mobsters and other villains. It's going to be a series, and the first show starts, when did I say? Did I tell you? Yes, May 25th. And there's going to be 8 shows.
It's probably noir, Dave. It's a style of...
Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's wrong with my camera.
It's all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You don't want to look at me. Okay, whatever. Be that way.
Weird stomach sound me?
That was you, because it wasn't me. Yeah. No, that's
oh my God, what is with my stomach today?
They say that's good. They actually growling in the stomach, they say, is actually a sign of good health.
It is, but still, I'm making really alien noises.
Did I just impress you with my medical knowledge right there?
No, not really.
Yeah. My stomach growls all the time. I mean, really bad. Growls. Very loud. Really loud.
Well, that's what I'm doing tonight.
Okay. Anyway, so Spider Noir. Where was I? Spider Noir. Yeah, the new season.
Noir. It's noir. Dave.
What did I say? Noir?
Yeah.
Oh, Spider Noir. Noir.
It's that style of film.
Spider Noir. Noir?
Noir.
Noir. That's like French. Noir.
Noir. Is that the word?
Noir. Noir.
Yeah,
Noir. Spider Noir. Oui.
It's that style of old movie, black and white, eclectic.
Well, that's what it is. Black and white. You can watch it in black and white or color, but I would prefer to watch it in black and white because it's noir.
Noir.
Spider Noir. I like Noir better. Noir.
Okay.
Spider Noir. You say noir, I say Noir. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Okay.
Okay, so season 1 starts and has 8 episodes, and they're about 40 minutes long. Nicolas Cage, I love Nick, and I think it's going to be great. Saw the trailer, and I'm looking forward to it. And maybe
did you watch? I already know the answer to this, but Wonder Man on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. It's really good, and you don't have to be an expert on the MCU to enjoy it. So,
okay.
It's really good. You should have some idea of Ben Kingsley's character. He was in Iron Man 3, and he was an actor actor playing a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in this movie as an actor who's coming out of jail and trying to rehabilitate. I don't want to give away too much, but he's trying to get back into acting as a legitimate actor. But he's notorious in the country. He's known for when he pretended to be this terrorist against Tony Stark. But that really is just that has nothing to do with the show. It just explains his character a little bit. It's really not relevant to the main character of the show. He's Wonder Man.
Okay.
My stomach is.
Did you just ruin the film for everybody, or did you tell us too much, maybe, or no?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, because the storyline doesn't really matter. I mean, if you know who that character is, it helps. But
okay, gotcha.
But other than that, no, it doesn't ruin.
Right.
They did announce 6 days ago. They announced the dates for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. First party. When do you think the first party is there?
Oh, I did see the dates, and I don't have it in front of me, but it's early, and they're already talking about it. You know how far away that is? It's like a half a year away.
It's 3 months.
Okay, well, quarter of a year.
They call it halfway to Halloween, which really doesn't make sense when they announce the dates, because it's really not halfway to Halloween.
Okay, May, June, July, August, September. It's 6 months, Tony Ann. Where you get 3 months from?
Yeah, but not it's halfway to the actual Halloween, but not till when the party.
Oh, the parties. Okay, well, I don't count that. That's ridiculous. That's
the parties
Disney.
start August 7th.
Yeah, wow. There's quite a few dates too, man. They're making bank because they got a lot of parties.
They all sell out. You people keep buying the tickets, they'll keep raising the prices.
Facts, and that's not a
use. They
use.
sell out. That just tells them we're not charging enough.
Man, that's not a use. That's not a useless fact. That's just a fact.
That's fact.
Yeah.
So
now is that different than last year? Do you remember when the first one was last year?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it was probably the same time, and we just think it's early, but they just keep doing it anyway.
I mean, that's early.
And you know how hot it's going to be?
You go back to school in Florida, and the kids in Florida go back to school pretty early.
It's gonna be like having a party on the face of the sun. Walking around.
It's really hot. You have to be mindful of that with your costumes. And I see people like in full costumes. They're crazy.
Well, there's some of the crazy 8 billion people, one of the 8 billion crazy people that go to those parties in August, Tony Ann. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just proving my point.
If I went in August, I would go as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
I'd go as a
wear short shorts.
Right on. I'd go as a male stripper and just wear like a little tee back.
So just wear a thong.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. That is not a costume. It is too. I'm a male stripper.
Look, I have a bow tie on.
See how far I get with that one.
Oh, well.
Sir, could you accompany us to the Mickey jail? Thank you, sir.
So summer's coming. That kind of brings up our topic that summer's coming. So Tori called me this weekend. She's going with the family. They're bringing the new daughter-in-law who hasn't been with the family. She's not a big fan of the crazy roller coasters. So they were trying to, and she's not a crazy fan of the heat. Like, who is? So Tori was trying to figure out how to get her out of the heat as much as possible. So I thought we'd talk about that and maybe some other logistics.
Okay.
She talked to me about.
Okay.
There's 6 of them going, so she decided that they're not going to do lightning lanes because it's just cost prohibitive. You know, the cost of lightning lanes when you have a big family is really problematic. It's like a bigger expense than the hotel sometimes. The lightning lanes, they're so expensive. And so she's not going to do that. We talked about different ways to get out of the heat. And I think for adults, I think lounges are a great way to get out of the heat, but she's not going with adults. She's going with her little boys and her son-in-law and her son and daughter-in-law and Joe. For me, the hardest part to get out of the heat for me is Hollywood Studios. I guess the shows. That's really. What do you think?
Yeah, because there's not really, and everything's when you first walk in. There are the shops there you can get in and out of. But how long is that going to last? Okay, you're going to look at stuff, and then it's time to go. They got to go do something. We want to go do something. Right. So it's the standing in line is what the big deal is. Now they do have the umbrellas over at Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Mickey's can be out on the concrete when the line is long.
It's brutal. That is so brutal right there. And of course, we all know about Slinky Dog is brutal.
Yeah. Sometimes they have the fans going in the Slinky Dog queue. Right.
Rise isn't too bad because unless the line's way outside. Once you get in, you're pretty in the shade going through the queue there.
The caves.
Yeah, the caves, call it. Millennium Falcon, same way. That's not too bad.
But that line is, even though it's part of, even the inside part is open to the outside. Like it's not.
Yeah, but at least they have fans going in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that does help. And you're in the shade. There's a big difference when when it's the middle of summer and you're, as long as you're under the shade somewhere, it's a huge difference. I know when I was, working, doing pools and stuff outside, I was outside most of the day. Mm-hmm. I wore a hat, it was one of those Columbia hats that had the long bill and it had the flap in the back that covered my neck and all that kind of stuff. And I wore a long sleeve Columbia shirt. And all the pool, they'd be like, all these guys would be, oh, you must be dying underneath there. I'm like, no. I said, no, I feel great. What are you talking about? And the way I used to explain it to them, I said, when you go to the beach, you walk out on the beach, you got that white sand, you got the water, the sun's beating on you, and you're just dying. I said, what are you looking for? They're like, shade. I'm like, right, an umbrella. And it makes a huge difference. And that's the way, Disney needs to, they need to do something. And that whole area right there, like we always talk about Toy Story Land. That whole area it squeezes in.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't, I guess because of storms and stuff maybe, but they've done it other places. There's no reason why they can't put some kind of big, huge, canopy over the top of that area.
Right. Like they have over in, by Communicore.
Yeah, they have it in other places.
Mm-hmm.
They're just, that's just craziness over there. And same thing with...
And they could even be removable for when there's hurricanes and stuff.
Absolutely. And they should do the same thing for Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway.
Mm-hmm.
That place is I think that might even be just almost worse than Slinky Dog.
We're not usually in the park late at night in Hollywood Studios.
Mm-hmm.
But one time I was there, it was after dark. And that whole area in front of the Chinese Theater, like going towards Toy Story Land, going towards One Man's Dream, it's pitch black over there. There's no lights.
Really? I never...
Yeah,
I don't know
it's really dark. I couldn't see where I was going.
But that's a common theme, though, in Disney. Animal Kingdom is the same way. At night, Animal Kingdom is dark. There's just no lights anywhere. You'd think going into like Pandora, there are those very, very, subdued bioluminescent lights and stuff everywhere, but it is dark in a lot of the park. And every time we go, we make a comment. We're like, oh my gosh, it's so dark. And we've been there a million times. Well, you got to say it. It's one of those, it's dark. Okay, you're just stating the obvious. I know.
Yeah, so Hollywood, I think for Hollywood, I would plan your table service meal midday, maybe around 2 or 3, because that's like the hottest part of the day. This is the late afternoon,
Yeah, 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah. So maybe plan your meal for in there if you're going to do a table service meal. I don't usually advocate for 50 sci-fi. The sci-fi dine-in, but that place is dark and cool and quiet. But it's also not conducive to talking to your table mates, so which could be a good thing. But
and Galaxy's Edge, even though the good thing about Galaxy's Edge is you have a lot of tall buildings, which kind of helps a little bit. So there's little pockets, but you got to find them, and usually they're all everybody's got every spot. Always people in that tunnel by Muppets.
Yeah,
going into Galaxy's Edge, that whole tunnel is just completely taken up by people. And then there's little crevices here and there, but it's hard to find a spot in there. But at least the buildings are high enough, they kind of block some of the sun. Yeah. Same thing with Pandora and Animal Kingdom. Kind of helps a little bit over there. Mm-hmm. But
you can duck into the quick service if you know. Mm-hmm. If you time it right and can find a table just to duck in the quick service.
I know, but what are you doing though? You're going to the park to duck in everywhere is to get out of the sun and not enjoy the park. I mean, what's the point?
I know.
Go in the winter. Tori, don't go in the summer. Go change your plans. Go in the wintertime. Oh.
Well, it's done. They're going.
It's a done deal. I'm getting like our friend Deirdre, who despises the heat and will not go to Disney in the summer. I'm like her now. I just don't even want to go. Don't even want to go.
April is her hard stop, and she doesn't even like going in April.
Mm-mm. Well,
she will if there's something going on.
Yeah, it's getting hot now. Yeah. It's I mean right now in Florida the mornings are beautiful up until about 10 o'clock.
It's very mild actually right now.
Yeah, up until about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. and then by 11, 12 o'clock it's starting if the breeze depends how close you are to the water, the Gulf. Mm-hmm. Yeah, by 12, 1 o'clock it's getting pretty hot right now even. But we're in May, and that's typical. Mm-hmm. May is getting it's just getting you ready.
Well, last year in May when we did the Main Street Magic, we did this Main Street 16. It was brutal that day. It was so hot that day.
What was that? That was the middle of May?
It was like May 16th.
Yeah, right. I remember that. You guys were dying.
And then 2 weeks later, I almost died.
Well, yeah. So, there is that.
Yeah. So I'm doing a lot better this year. So, yeah. So I guess Hollywood for me is the hardest part.
So Hollywood is the hottest part for you, huh? You've been saying that lately. Yeah, it used to be Epcot. Now I think you've changed recently.
Well, Epcot, I feel like there's things to go into. Like if you go into the Land Pavilion and you do Living with the Land and Soarin' and chill out there. And then if you want to go into the seas, you can hang out in there for a while. Figment Ride has the post-ride area where you can play around. Test Track has that. Mission Space. I don't want to go on Mission Space, but Guardians is the only one that doesn't have an area to like hang. But the line is completely air conditioned.
Well, exactly. It's not all outside. And if you want to wait, they do have umbrellas over there because like Veronica doesn't like that ride, so she won't ride it.
I just go into Connections if I'm waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Have some pizza or something. Some other wonderful pizza.
But yeah. So Spaceship Earth's the only one that sometimes will have a line outside. But if there's a line outside, I'm probably not riding Spaceship.
Yeah, no, Epcot's not bad. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of places in Epcot to get away from the sun, to get out of the sun.
And then once you get to World Showcase, there's shops and restaurants and yeah. So the only part of it is that back area in France where Ratatouille is. There's really no place there.
No.
There's not even a place to sit. Like the people that buy the crepes, you see them trying to balance this crepe in their hand and cut it. And there's no tape. There's hardly any tape.
No. Well, the only seating over there is right before you get in there is that big fountain area, that big fountain and all this. And then, of course,
there's some seats like along the water. You can watch the Skyliner go by. There's benches on like they're double-sided benches.
Oh, they're by the bathroom? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It's right before the bathroom.
Yeah.
On the water by the Skyliner. But again, then you've got this powdered sugar crepe, and you've got it in your lap, and crepes are a food that ask for a table. Crepes are a food that you should have a table to lean on.
Right, they're delicate. Right, exactly. They don't want you loitering around. They don't want. What'd you say?
Especially when they're covered in powdered sugar. You can get it all over you.
Right. Yeah, but that's great because like later. You know, you'd be like in line somewhere and you'll just kind of look down and like, oh, look at that. Sure. Lick it right up. Yeah, man. Got a little extra something there. Little sugary stuff to keep you going.
Like the tiaras and toddlers and tiara girls, their mothers give them pixie sticks to stay awake during the pageants.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, so I don't think Epcot's that bad.
No, I don't think Epcot's that bad. I think out of all the parks, And I know people are going to scream at me right now, but Animal Kingdom, I don't ever feel is that bad. Everybody talks about it and complains about it, but there's so much shade in there. The only thing, there's so much foliage and it's so kind of contained that you don't get much of a breeze in there. So when it's humid, it's bad, but there's a lot of places to get out of the sun in Animal Kingdom.
Right now, correct me if I'm wrong, right now, the only quick service that's inside is Pizza Safari. Because Restaurantosaurus is closed.
Mm-hmm.
Harambe's open air. Oh, Satcheli Canteen has some seating inside. They have seating inside.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult when it's crowded, though. Mm-hmm. Then you're pushed outside.
Yak and Yeti quick service, the seating's outside.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what they were thinking when they made that park. Over there by Yak and Yeti, that's not even really covered, that seating. Because I've seen people when the downpour comes, I've seen people get their lunch just drenched on. Yeah,
but there's a lot of shade in that area. You notice? Yeah. There's a lot of shade over there.
There's also that fountain that used to skeeve me out when the kids were little.
Yeah.
Where all the kids put their snotty hands.
Yeah, disgusting.
And other kids try to drink out of it. Just so gross.
That's crazy, these kids. I know. They should have like a place where you walk in when you can go in the park. They just have a place you can just put your kids here, just take them, and I'll come back when I'm done.
I'll never forget when Dominic was little. Rich and the older kids were in Mission Space, and Dominic was too little. So Dominic went up. There's like this play area outside Mission Space, and they can climb up it, and kind of, I don't even know what's up there because it's for little kids. And he wouldn't come down, and I couldn't get up there to get him.
Okay, so what happened?
When Rich got off the ride, he was like, "Dominic, get down here!"
Oh, just didn't listen to Mom.
No, he's a mama's boy.
Okay,
he's coming home in a few weeks. I'm very excited.
Yeah, Joey's back. He's been back for a while.
Yeah, I'm glad Joey's back. So Animal Kingdom, besides Pizza Safari, you can go into the Tree of Life to see the Zootopia show. You can go to Festival of the Lion King. You can go to the Nemo show. You can have lunch at Yak and Yeti or Tiffin's or Nomad Lounge. Don't forget about Rainforest Cafe. You and Veronica ducked in there to get out of the heat one day. Yeah,
it's great. And you got the Tree of Life. There's all kind of shade walking back through there. And the Gorilla Falls, all that back in there. The trail's back in there. A lot of shade.
Both of the rides in Pandora have internal lines. But even the Safari line is pretty cool because it's shaded and they've got fans.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, Navi River that line can be outside.
Yeah.
But there is some shade there, believe it or not. It depends what time of day, of course it is. But those big mountains shade that area pretty good back in there. And then Flight of Passage, the same way. When you're going to the mountain, climbing the mountain, going up there, it's outside, but you got some fans and it's not too bad.
I was trying to explain to Rich what it was like during COVID, during all the restrictions, and when they had those plexiglass up in the queues, and how it felt like a rat maze.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, it was weird. Yeah.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Some crazy times.
Yeah, it really was.
But I do miss the 6 foot distance, stand back 6 feet. I do kind of miss that.
I miss Veronica yelling at people at the switchbacks because there would be the box with the X that you couldn't stand in and people would always stand. And Veronica she didn't like that. People didn't know how to.
No. There was always the one, every now and then they get that one that just, I couldn't read 6 feet. Just didn't understand it. I couldn't figure it out. Like, dude, you're breathing on my neck. You're supposed to be, just give me, you don't even have to give me 6 feet. Just give me 3 feet. Just,
Right.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, so there are ways to get out of heat at Animal Kingdom with the shows and everything. But
yeah, it's not bad.
Magic Kingdom, the shows at Magic Kingdom are short, though. So, like, Filler Magic's only a few minutes. Country Bears is only a few minutes. The Tiki Room's only a few minutes.
Yeah, I find Magic Kingdom to be quite a hot park too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the line for Big Thunder is basically outside. The line for, I mean, if you're in a long wait for Tiana's, that's outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bottom is all full with people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think they have misters over there, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of shade back in there, so it's not too bad. But Big Thunder can be, when you first get into that one's can be bad.
And Seven Doors Mine Train, if you're in the standby queue, that could be hot.
Haunted Mansion isn't too bad, but it depends on, it just depends on the crowd. You got that. You could be out
Sometimes
in the sun.
it goes out into Liberty Square.
Right. But once you get in, it does have the cover, so that's not too bad. So you're not out in the sun too long on that one. Space Mountain.
That one's mostly inside.
That one's not bad, no. And
Tron comes outside in that down that ramp.
Yeah,
but it's undercover.
Yeah, I don't find that one to be that bad.
I think for Magic Kingdom, you can get on the train too. That's, just to take a break, get off your feet.
Right. And Pirates it can get busy at Pirates too. And the line can be outside for a little bit, but most of that is inside.
That's a cool line.
Yeah.
It's got like that dank concrete.
Uh-huh.
So it holds the cool.
Yeah.
If you lean on the concrete, you could cool yourself off.
Yeah, and you're right.
Jungle Cruise. Ugh.
What is it?
That line is awful.
Which one?
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, yeah. But so is Pirates, because it's got some little switchbacks. You just feel like a maze, like, oh God, like you're not getting anywhere. You gotta go this way, now go this way, now go that way.
So I think for Magic, you do the shows, but those are short.
Mm-hmm.
Carousel of Progress is probably the longest one, and the Hall of Presidents. If you want to go put yourself through that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good rest.
Carousel of Progress is okay. It's a way to get out of the heat.
Yeah. Yeah. Hall of Presidents. Yeah, that's a good one.
I just feel like Fantasyland and Tomorrowland are both so hot.
So what our conclusion is that all the parks are hot.
That's it. The parks are hot.
The parks are going to be
Stay
hot.
home.
Yeah, parks are hot. You're going to find a couple spots that are going to give you some relief, but for the most part, you're going to.
Yeah. Again, do your big meal in the middle of the day. Do your big meal for lunch or a late lunch, early dinner. For me, Magic Kingdom, I'll leave the park. I'll go to the resorts and have lunch or dinner at one of the resorts just to get out of that park.
Right. But see, the thing about it is a lot of people, when they go, they're coming and they want to get everything in as much as they can. They don't want to leave the park. But us being kind of local, we do that. We'll leave. We'll go and that's what we normally do in the summer. I mean, we've talked about it so many times. By 1 o'clock, we're out, and then we don't come back till 6, depending on which park we're in and what time they close. We don't come back till 5 or 6, and then maybe try to get the evening in.
And we've talked about the little devices they have, the fans and the rags that you wet, and I don't feel like the fans are good when you're in air conditioning. Like if you come in from the air conditioning and you put the fan on, it shoots the cold air. But if you're using it outside where it's hot, it just shoots the hot air back in you.
It does, I know. But it does help a little bit. It does. They do help.
Jen Pulliam has a really good one. Yeah. So if you ever want one, Jen Maxwell, she has a really good one. And but for the most part, the ones that you wear around your neck, they're just like on your neck, and that's another hot thing on you. And the towels, those cooling rags, those are good. But what I would do is I fill them in my room. I put them in like a bag of ice, and then as the ice melts, I put them around my neck. But
I don't find those.
You gotta carry that around.
I don't find those to work at all, though, because you have it on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then it gets hot, and then and it's like whatever.
Well, that's why I put it back in the bag with the ice.
Oh, okay. Oh well. Then how long is that ice going to last?
Right, but
on a hot summer day.
That around all day. And who wants to do that?
On a hot summer day. That's Meatloaf.
Yes, I know the song.
All right. Well, Tony. Okay. So we just come to a conclusion. Just don't go in the summertime.
Yeah, just don't go in the summertime. It's a waste.
Tori, change your plans and we'll come see you in the winter.
Yeah. No, I mean, there are ways that it can be worked around, but just don't expect to get everything done. Just understand that, people are going to get cranky. You're going to get cranky. Dave's very cranky.
Oh, gosh. Talk about it, man. Oof. Dave, he's going to talk about those darn kids again. Those kids don't like the heat. Those poor kids.
When you see the baby.
Oh, I've seen them just crying and just red-faced. Oh, my gosh. And they got them bundled up in a stroller with blankets on them.
That reminds me of COVID. It was like the heat of summer. It was right when the parks reopened in 2020. And these people had their baby in the stroller. And because of COVID, they had it covered with plastic, like one of those rain. And I was thinking, you've got that baby in a literal sauna.
Did you say something? Did you go up to them and just...
No, they were too far away. Like it was, they were at Small World and I was at the top and they were at the bottom, but I could see them. So I would have to yell over the whole crowd.
Should have.
You should have.
You should have just yelled at them. Hey, crazy.
So maybe we need to go in early June and ride Big Thunder Mountain and Muppets.
Oh, absolutely.
Rock and Roller Coaster and just be done for the summer.
And be duck. No, we'll just duck somewhere. We'll go somewhere and duck in the AC.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll find some place to just go chill out and relax. Yeah.
I would just go for the day and ride those two things.
Yeah. Why not?
And come back. I just renewed my pass today, Dave.
Oh, did you? Yeah. All right, Tony Ann, you got anything else? You got any Facebook or anything?
I don't think so. No, I've been very busy.
Okay. Well, be that way. I got a little bit of Facebook before we go.
Okay, cool.
On this week's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of Facebook is because we've been gone for a while. A little extra long because we've been gone. Ooh, that kind of rhymed. Kind of like Nor and Noir.
Noir.
Bing. Noir. Bing.
Doing a lot of practice there. Where and what are the healthiest quick service meals you have found and liked at Magic and Epcot? I'm currently on a high protein, lowish calorie plan and don't want to sabotage while at Disney.
It's easy.
Tell them, Tony Ann.
No, it's really easy. You've got rotisserie chickens at some places. Even Cosmic Rays has one of those. You've got grilled chicken breast. They have sandwiches, but you can ask for no bun. You can, if you're trying to be, low, because she sounds like she's doing low fat and high protein. Is that what she said?
She just said high protein, lowish calorie plan. So yeah, probably.
You could have anything that's a sandwich you could have with no bread.
Right.
And you could ask for it with no bread, or you could just do it yourself. It depends on if you're tempted. If you see a bun that you're going to freak out and eat it. I'm beyond that now. I could just toss a bun. It doesn't freak me out.
Right.
But if you don't want your cheese melted on the bread, that's a downer. When you order a burger with cheese and the cheese is melted on the bread.
Oh, that kind of takes it all away. You're like, man, because the cheese is fine. You can have the cheese.
So order it with no bun in that case.
Exactly, because that's just going to soak it all up. But, we found that almost all the quick services are very accommodating. You just go in there and ask them if they can help you and what they can do for you. And they will accommodate you and fix it for you and give you what you want, pretty much.
Right.
Dave
does carnivore, so he doesn't do vegetables. But when I'm doing keto, it's very, there's salads with protein in them, if that's what you're doing. There's so many options, and at every quick, not just at people always say Columbia Harbor House, Saxony Canteen. Those are great, but almost at every quick service you can find something.
Right.
So. Satchely Canteen is a favorite.
Yeah. Oh, they got some great stuff there too. But you got to be careful what you're doing, whatever you're doing. Right. But they'll accommodate you. Just ask them to keep certain things out, and they'll absolutely help you out. Okay, Tony. Well, I think that's it. I have nothing else.
All right. I will try to find some Facebook for next week.
That's okay. You're good. We're good. Just don't want to deprive
I've been slacking on my Facebook.
Don't want to deprive our fans out there because some of them look forward to it.
All right, David.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this week's Disney Crush podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Stay cool.
And that's a wrap.
David.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized something.
Yes. You forgot.
My favorite cologne is Jacquard Noir.
Oh.
From when I was in 8th grade.
Noir.
And I still get my husband to wear it.
It's Noir, Tony. Noir.
No,
not
it's
Noir.
Jacquard Noir.
No, it's Noir. Noir. It's Noir. I'm changing it. It's Noir.
Convinced my 65-year-old husband to wear the cologne that I liked when I was in 8th grade.
Do you think Spider-Man's actually going, it's Noir? No, he's going, it's Noir. It's Noir. It's Noir. No.
My stomach.
I'm Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man Noir.
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 All right, Nicolas Cage. Have a good day. Bye.
Oh, jeez.
Then that's it. All right.
The truth has spoken!
Put a check on that. Can you do that, Dave? Can you put a check on that one?